Tony Borg in the white trunks from Cardiff. This is his 15th professional fight. He's won 7 and lost 7. Very good record as an amateur, a Welsh featherweight champion and ABA runner-up in 1982. McAuley, the ABA champion in 1985, having knocked out the Charlie boy Carl Crook. And he really looked as if he was out of that contest. He produced a real cracker of a punch to dump Crook on the seat of his pants. Good right hand to the body from McAuley. Now Borg just showing a little bit more experience than McAuley. This is the second fairly durable boxer that McAuley has been with recently. His last fight in February 86, February of this year, was against the Jamaican-born George Jones in London, and he won that on points, and it took him all his time to do that. McAuley just getting caught the odd time. McAuley just stepping up the pace a fraction, but he's left it a bit late as far as this round's concerned. Tony Borg, and in his corner, Sammy Sims, the former British featherweight champion, now turned trainer and manager. And ironic it is that one of the first people to come under his charge should be the man that he defeated for the Welsh junior lightweight title last summer. Eamon McAuley, the 1985 ABA lightweight champion, his 5th professional fight, and he's getting as much as he wants from the Cardiff boxer Tony Borg. Much more experienced. Borg only 22, just a year older. Oh, yes, McAuley protesting open-mouthed that was more a slip than anything else. But it certainly seemed to lift things a little bit. And McAuley missing with those punches. That sounded good, but that was really a right-handed slap from Tony Borg. Borg covering up well. McAuley can't get to him. He's being frustrated. left for Borg. It's been a pretty dour struggle throughout, and we've got about half a minute to go in the third round. Eamon McAuley needs a reasonably convincing win if he's going to further his hopes of a shot at the British lightweight title. In the dark trunks, Eamon McAuley from Belfast in his 5th professional fight. He's won all 4 so far, 2 inside the distance and 2 in points. And he's finding the more experienced 22-year-old Tony Borg from Cardiff quite a handful. Borg in his 15th fight has won 7 of the 14 so far and lost the other 7. Borg been in with a lot of useful people, including the man who's now looking after his interest, Steve "Sammy" Sims, the former British featherweight champion, and a man who beat Borg last summer for the Welsh junior lightweight title. McAuley, the 1985 ABA lightweight champion. Well, they've decided after 4 fairly dour scrambling rounds that they might just like to step up the pace a little bit. Well, what a right hand, and there was a bit of a push behind it as well, and the head of Tony Borg came whacking off the canvas. He's up at 8, and I think he's more in danger of the thump in the back of his head in the canvas than anything else. He's got it right this time. This isn't going to go too far. Borg down. He really is in all sorts of trouble. Barney Wilson quite rightly has stepped in. His knees have gone. He's wobbling. Well, a dramatic finish just over 1.5 minutes into the 5th round. And Eamon McAuley has won his 5th professional fight. It looked for a long time that Tony Borg was going to give him all sorts of trouble, as indeed he was. But McAuley finally caught up with him. Well, that right hand, it was a delayed action one. Borg leaned right into it and then swept backwards, and I think the thump in the back of the canvas didn't help him. 25 seconds into the 4th round. The referee stopped the contest. Here it is again. It really was a good right hand on the temple, and then there was a clash of heads, and then the head of Borg hit the canvas. Yes, he was on the retreat all the time. McAuley, sensing victory, was there.